These dogs were thrilled when their owner returned, but froze when they saw the surprise she held. The humans had been gone for a while. Where had they been all this time? Waiting patiently by the front door, the dogs heard a commotion outside. Their family had returned at last, but as the door swung open, the hounds caught whiff of an unfamiliar scent. There is a good reason why people call dogs man's best friend, and a lot of it has to do with the animal's greeting rituals. Whenever a dog owner goes out, they know for sure that their faithful pet will be eagerly awaiting their return. Indeed, the sound of a key in the front door seems to be music to Mutt's ears and tails. Dogs simply love to welcome humans back home. One explanation for this is because it's ingrained in dogs' lupine ancestry. Gregory Burns, neuroscientist author of How Dogs Love Us, told the blog IO9 that wolves greet each other by licking each other's faces. It's the equivalent of us saying hello, but it also helps the wolves to check if any of the pack has brought some food home with them. However, since dogs evolved as companion animals to humans, the two of us enjoy a deep species connection. Moreover, studies show that our furry friends aren't just interested in what treats we're carrying. Instead, canines actively enjoy spending time with humans and love to be around us, hence their demonstrative greeting habits. What we're finding is that dogs love their humans, Burns told IO9 on July 31, 2016. And not just for food, they love the company of humans simply for its own sake. It seems we're important to our dogs on a profound level. Burns continued, "It's not the case that they see us as part of their pack as dogs. They know that we're something different, and there's a special place in the brain just for us. Nevertheless, they greet us in the only way they know how, with lashings of slobbery licks." Licking is also an incredibly important part of a dog's social development, which starts at birth. A puppy's first sensation will likely be feeling its mother's tongue moving over its face or body. Dogs also lick each other throughout their lives as part of a bonding exercise to make friends. A good example of the relationship between dogs and humans was captured in a video that a couple uploaded to YouTube on June 24, 2017. The footage shows the moment a family returned home with their new baby. But waiting at the door for them are their other babies, 2 German Shepherds. The dogs hear their owner returning from the hospital, but obviously they don't know about the baby just yet. Both of the mutts' excited tails are wagging in anticipation for their return. Then, when the door opens, the dogs rush through to greet them. One of the hounds literally jumps for joy as they follow their mommy back inside the house. Initially, the dogs don't seem to have noticed the new addition to the family, but then one of the pooches spots her mommy carrying something. Seemingly intrigued, the dog hops in the air to sniff it. And so the new mom decides it's time to introduce the German Shepherds to the baby. With this in mind, she calls them both over and crouches down with the child in her arms. The dogs come over straight away to investigate. One of the dogs is still caught up in excitement of its owner's homecoming. Meanwhile, its companion jumps at the glance to see the new arrival. And following a quick sniff of the baby, the mutt goes straight into a traditional doggy welcome and starts licking the infant's head. Realizing something exciting is happening, the other German Shepherd greets his mommy with some kisses. Then it too notices the tiny human and tries to lick its face. Mom then steers the dogs away a little so they can lick the back of her baby's head instead. Both German Shepherds appear to be very placid with the newborn. Indeed, the pair only stop licking the baby to slurp away at their owner. The new mom also recognizes how carefully her pets are acting, and she praises them for their gentleness. It appears that the sight of 2 large dogs showing such tenderness towards their tiny new sibling is a heartwarming sight. And since the footage has amassed more than 219,000 views on YouTube alone, it would appear that the internet agrees. The reaction on social media also confirmed as much. "The child will never come to harm with these 2 dogs nearby," one commenter wrote on Facebook. "Instant love," another person offered. "Those dear dogs will love that child and protect it always. But is introducing dogs to babies really a good idea?" Well, as with any human-animal interaction, it always pays to be vigilant, especially when one so young is involved. It's always possible a child might get hurt as a result of an accident with an overexcited pet. So any introduction is best done carefully and under supervision. It's also a good idea to prepare your dog for the new addition to the household ahead of time. For example, it's sensible to get the dog used to being around stuff like strollers and rattles, so the baby doesn't spook them. Dog Bite Prevention Crew Doggone Safe also suggests playing pre-recorded baby sounds for similar reasons. Additionally, you could try sending your partner home ahead of time with one of the baby's blankets. That way your dog will be familiar with the baby's new scent before he or she arrives. And without wanting to state the obvious, don't leave your children alone with the dog. It's always better to be safe than sorry. But if your pooch has been properly socialized and you're careful, then of course dogs can be a great companions to infants. The video of the 2 German Shepherds is proof of just how caring and considerate dogs can be with little ones. And who knows, they might end up being baby's best friend. Thanks for watching another heartwarming video. Please check out our channel for more stories that will make your heart melt.